Hey fellow adults, let's figure adult life together.
Because adulting wasn't taught in school. Listen to stories and questions and sometimes expert advice on
adulting, self-development, finding stability, relationships, health, well-being, and more. Because
it's an adult thing! Welcome to the first episode of It's an Adult Thing. So let's introduce ourselves first. I'm Nica. I'm 30 years old. I'm a freelance writer, producer, editor, lahat na ng freelance na pwedeng rakitin
sa
video
production. Singer, dancer.
Lahat ng pagkakakitaan, ginagawa natin yan. And on a scale of 1 to 5, how good am I at adulting? I think I'm 2.5. Like, really halfway. So, gitnang-gitna lang talaga. Parang, I think I'm doing okay, but I think there's a lot I have to learn and do to be good at adulting. How about you?
Hi, I'm Azel. I'm 25 years old, and I'm a branding and operations manager in a finance company. I'm also a freelance director, cinematographer, and editor.
Mm-hmm.
So, on a scale of 1 to 5,
how good are you at adulting?
Dun
dun.
2.2.
Gaya!
2.2. Actually, or 2. Really. It's 2.
Okay.
Kasi, saka ko lang siya na-feel na, oh my God, ito na. I really need to be an adult. Yeah.
Hi, ako naman si Carla. I'm 33. I'm the least young among the three of us.
Good way to put it.
I'm a writer, director for TV, film, online videos, and I'm a teacher also. I teach film. How good am I? Or on a scale of 1 to 5, how good am I at adulting? My self-assessment, which of course is not reliable, is 2.75.
Yo, pinakamataas!
Diba? Competitive!
The most adult in this room!
Hindi, may technical director natin sa Tanaya.
Tanawin din natin yan.
Ka-adult.
That.
Tagahirin lang ako sa background.
Ayun. Actually, wala akong basis.
2.75.
2.75.
Tapos walang basis. Tapos siya yung highest.
Oo. Competitive lang ako, guys.
Sige na. Pwede namang mababaw or pwedeng...
Feeling ko lang kasi malaki-laki yung learning curve ko this past few years. So, from 2, feeling ko nagka 0.75 naman ako na additional.
Okay, so let's introduce our technical director also, who's supervising the equipment, our world-class microphone.
World-class setup.
Yeah.
Very professional, guys.
Our studio.
I'm Pao, I'm 36, and I'm the official taga-sabat, appointed taga-sabat.
Now
for
promoted.
This conversation.
Newly promoted TD.
I'm promoted taga-dabat.
What do you do in life?
Taga-dabat.
What do you do in life?
I'm an interior designer, and I'm also a musician. I'm a singer-songwriter, so I also produce songs.
So, ikaw gagawa ng jingle namin?
Pwede naman. Ako yung jingle.
Sinabi mo, ikaw yung gumawa. So, ikaw yung gumawa ng jingle namin.
Konti lang. I kind of produced it.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 5, how good are you at adulting?
At this point in my life, I think I'm a 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Top-notcher in the room.
I believe so.
4.
Why?
Because I'm already able to distinguish drama from facts and drama. And I'm now able to get validation from myself, and I'm able to recognize my internal conversations.
Okay, so siya po yung may pinakamagandang sagot. Siya nga yung number 4. Siya nga yung 4.
Ako na lang yung TD. Palit tayo.
Thanks, Pao. Thank you. Alright, let's get to it.
So, this is our first episode. So, bakit ba natin to ginawa?
Ako wala, patol lang. Inaya ako ng friends ko eh. Edi yun, sige.
Kasi parang tayo lahat, we're trying to be good at adulting.
Magpawisan ako.
Maririnig kasi yung electric fan pag binuksan yun.
Okay.
We're trying to be good at adulting. Pero parang recently lang naman natin siya narinig na parang adulting, parang kailangan pala siya, magaling ka doon or ganyan. To be good in life, you have to be good at adulting.
I think nga, I started hearing the term adulting like just a few years back. Kailan ba to?
Siguro nung nag-graduate na tayo ng college.
Yeah,
parang,
which was just like, so recent.
Kailan ka ba nagsisimulang maging adult?
Pero pinag-aralan natin to sa either health in school, parang MAPE, health. So parang sabi na may adolescent age, tapos after nun, may
okay.
adult na.
Okay.
Yun. Pero parang when you're there, parang, ito na pala yung adult. Pero hindi, parang, it doesn't feel anything different. So parang, okay, adult na ako.
Ang theory ko, na ngayon ko lang naisip, you start realizing that you're an adult when there's no other adult you can depend on. Like, for example, I have friends na teenager pa lang kami para na silang adult. And
Yes.
that's, I think knowing their backgrounds, that's because either maaga nilang na-outgrow yung adults nila, or nawala kaagad yung adults nila, or their adults are not very reliable. They had to be the adults in their lives. Ayun.
Or, pwede rin siguro, adult ka na when you have to start paying for stuff.
Usually, yun yung parang entry level mo ng adulting when you're paying bills already. Pero ano ba? What makes an adult an adult?
Ang hirap tanungin and sagutin kasi in the first place, ano yung definition ng adult? And sabi nga parang it's a modern concept. Kasi like Shakespearean times,
Okay.
considered na adult na sina Romeo and Juliet, di ba?
But how old were they?
Like 14, something. So, parang medyo bagong konsepto yung delineation ng kid to tween, to teenager, to adult, something like that. So, maybe that's why, maybe it's acceptable that we don't know enough because it's a pretty much new concept. And also, I encountered this idea basta there's this book ni Daniel Gilbert, Stumbling on Happiness. Sinasabi niya, ang hirap ma-figure out yung formula sa happiness right now. And I think, connected siya sa figuring out adulting right now. Because for the first time in human history, we have choices. Before naman kasi, hindi natin kailangan i-figure out yung adulting by ourselves. Kasi nakalidaw na yung mangyayari sa buhay natin eh. Sinabi na ng society.
Yeah. Na ganitong age.
Oo.
Marrying age, ganitong age. Dapat may bahay ka na, ganitong age. May established
anak
ka na, boss ka na, yung mga ganon. So, yeah. We're changing na nga. Parang wala nang, ito yung time mo for this certain achievement in life. Or parang responsibility or task in life.
And even whom to marry wasn't our choice. I mean, as a species, whom to marry, what to eat, when to do whatever, what to wear. So, ngayon, unprecedented na ang daming choices and we can make the choices ourselves. So, first time nag-a-arise tong concept and question na to. So, it's not like we've been dumb for centuries.
Yeah.
It's a new thing talaga. Adulting as a phenomenon and a concept and a word, a label.
Is a new thing. Meron tayong pinag-isipan na topic for this first episode, right? Do you wanna discuss it?
Anong gusto nyo? Ituloy natin yung topic na yon or i-discuss natin? May mga biglaang phone-in questions kasi.
Sige,
biglaan lang din yung tanong natin eh. A few minutes ago lang.
Sure,
eh.
edi mag-entertain mo na tayo.
Phone-in questions.
Sige, so far, may mga nagtatanong.
Wow, ang dami.
Wow!
May mga nakikinig.
Dami.
This from Instagram.
This is first of 2.
Ang daming question.
Teka. Eto. itago natin siya sa pangalang Landolph Ronghas.
Hindi ko kilala kung sino yun.
Hindi natin kilala kung sino to, no? Why is adulting not taught in class? Like, how to pay your taxes, how to know if you're living beyond your means, etc. I'm not sure if I've been applying trigonometry in my life, but hell, adulting is a basic process that we need to learn about. Tama ka naman dyan, Beshi. Next question niya, dalawa pala ang question ni... Isang question lang yung yung kanina. Ito is, his second question is, why is adulting hard?
Kasi nga, hindi nga tinuro sa school.
Diba? Sinagot mo yung tanong mo.
Akala ko ba Landorf Long?
Ay, sorry.
Landorf?
Tama, Landolph.
Landorf Long.
Wrong.
So, the question is,
Why is adulting
not taught in school? Mm-hmm. Actually, okay. Pag tinignan mo, tinuturo siya sa home economics class. Parang tinuruan ba kayo ng for a week, monitor niyo yung budget niyo, tapos mayroon ding week na you have to create your own business, you have to plan it, yung mga ganun. May mga ganun siyang, pero home economics,
Sa
so
amin
it's such
hindi. High school or college?
high school.
Sa amin hindi. Sa UPIS hindi And UPIS na yun, which is like the best high school in the Philippines.
Talaga!
Charot!
Laban mo
Walang
yan.
tinuro na ganun.
Baka hindi ako nakikinig.
Hindi po reliable si Carla.
Pero sa school namin meron. Pero yung sinasabi mong business high school kasi kami. So, separate subject yung management, marketing. Pero yung home economics,
May business high school?
Wala.
Kinapawala.
Kinapawala din daw.
pero sa HELE, diba?
Yun,
HELE.
Home economics and
Home
livelihood education. Parang lang siya. Tapos yung home economics, you don't really give importance to that subject. Kasi kami parang, you just attend it once a week. Parang extra lang siya. Parang extra lang yung home economics na subject na dinagdag lang siya nung grade 5 na ako or high school. So, yun. So, parang, by the way, parang ganun lang siya. By the way, ganyan. Along with other life skills like negotiating or dealing with your mental health. Yung mga soft skills yung tawag nila. Hindi naman tinuturo sa atin talaga in school.
At saka, baka nga rin connected din dun sa fact na bago yung concept of adulting. Siguro iniisip nila yon as life skills, pero walang delineation na, ito pag adult ka na, tsaka mo lang siya gagamitin na. Because then again, may mga friends tayo nung bata tayo na as early as before, like high school, they've been doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Ikaw, to answer Landorf Ronghas's question. Ay, yung taxes daw pala, yung taxes. Parang, why is it not taught? Samantalang yung algebra or yung
In fairness sa algebra, I think, I'm not a fan of math, but I think yung algebra, nagagamit ko naman siya sa pagsukli sa grab.
So, geometry, trigonometry, yung mga ganon. Parang mas ginagamit mo pa yung, so walang practical math?
Feeling ko kasi, parang yung mga subjects ng high school, they were preparing us for professions.
Yeah.
Pagiging doktor, pagiging engineer, pero na-overlook yung pagiging tao. Yun. Na-overlook yung pagiging tao kasi feeling nila, it comes naturally. Pero adulting is something you really have to learn. Na sana, at di naman imposible na sana, tinuro siya sa school. Diba? So ngayon, nag-rely tayo sa experiences, sa friends who are older than us, sa lists online. These are things na we could have learned nung mas bata tayo. Diba?
Or posible kaya na tinuturo siya sa atin before, pero hindi nagre-register sa atin kasi hindi tayo relate.
Alam mo, that could be possible. Kasi yun nga, naalala ko na yung meron kaming budgeting. Pero, I really don't recall na it was parang, important to for me.
Yeah.
So, baka nga tinuro, pero hindi nag-resonate kasi nga, Kebs, I'm grade 5. Ano ko yung budgeting?
Kasi feeling siguro natin nung time na yon, hindi ko pa to kailangan. Hindi pa to mag-register sa utak ko. Kasi feeling natin, pag dumating tayo sa oras na yon, saka ko na lang yan naaralin pag kailangan ko na siya.
Yeah.
Also, there's such a thing as shit pa nga ang tawag doon? Can you search Zergynic effect? Ayun, Zergynic effect is a psychological phenomenon describing a tendency to remember interrupted or incomplete tasks or events more easily than tasks that have been completed. The same effect happens kapag may tinuro sa atin and we know that we're just reviewing it for the exam. Kasi pag after ng exam, the task is considered done, complete. So we can dispose of that knowledge na.
Gosh, oh my.
So I think that's a weakness din ng educational system na. And sabi nga this modern thinker right now, who's this? James Clear. When the measure becomes the target, it's not a good measure. So, same sa exams. Exams are supposedly measures lang kung if the kid is learning. But if it becomes the target na I should do good on the exams period, then it already fails what it's for, on what it's for.
Yeah, my God, nag-shift yung
din.
pagtingin ko sa exam na parang siya na yung parang gauge kasi siya kung matalino ka ba or not. Parang ganun. When it should be, natuto ba yung bata?
Yes.
So parang, oh nga.
Actually, for me, background, I'm teaching kasi ngayon. I'm teaching sa college.
Teacher!
Well, just saying!
I teach.
Sometimes I view the exam not as a gauge on the students, but more on the effectivity of my teaching.
That's good.
Oo. Parang if, halimbawa, 16 sila, and then 14 got the answers right, dalawa yung hindi nakakuha, malamang yun, di lang nakikinig. Pero kung more than half of the class, mali yung sagot, I think that would be on me. So, wala lang, mabanggit ko lang.
Nagtuturo siya.
Hindi, I mean, binanggit ko lang yun kasi sabi mo nag-shift yung perspective mo on the exams.
Yeah.
So, that's another shift on my perspective sa exams also.
Okay. So,
Isang tanong pa lang ni Landel Fronghas yun.
yeah.
Okay. So, yung, nasagot na rin ba natin yung why is adulting hard?
Yeah, because it wasn't taught in school.
So, nasagot ni Dolph yung sarili niyang tanong.
Yes.
Okay, another question from Chris Ching.
Nah.
Okay, question. How do you stop being so hard on yourself when your adulting is not going as well as you want it to be? Tapos meron pa siyang pahabol. Asking for a friend. Talaga ba?
Hashtag asking for a friend.
Sometimes kasi I'm hard on myself eh. So,
Sometimes?
Bakit?
Tinatanong ko lang.
So, okay, fine. I'm hard on myself. Tapos umiyak. I'm hard on myself.
Do you recognize when you're being hard on yourself?
Parang marirealize ko after na maybe I'm being too hard on myself.
Actually, kanina nga, di ba? Nica was like, pag may maling naipasok na cordon or something, she was like, bobo ko, tanga, gano'n. And I think it's a subconscious habit na rin on your part, Nica, no? I was also like that. You know, birds of the same feather.
Yes.
Kasi tunog joke lang siya sa atin before, di ba? Sa first, tanga naman ito, bobo. Pero, it sticks.
Subconsciously.
Yeah, pero it
You
sticks.
hear it.
Sabi nga nila, our subconscious mind doesn't really know when we're joking or when we're serious. So, as long as you say it to yourself, your subconscious will record it na, ganun pala siya.
Okay. Noted on that. The subconscious. So, medyo powerful siya. So, okay.
Yeah, and to be more precise, yung pagkasabi na encounter ko to kay Marisa Peer, leading counselor and what ano ba siya?
Psycho.
Joke lang po. Leading like
Joke lang po.
I-search na lang guys, Marisa Peer. Marisa and then Peer is P-E-E-R.
Okay.
Anyway, she was explaining that our subconscious is amoral, meaning it doesn't know if what you're saying is good for you or bad for you.
Okay.
So as long as you keep on saying it habitually, repeatedly, it's gonna record it, and it's gonna work on that statement
Okay.
as if it's true. It doesn't have to be true, you just have to say it repeatedly to yourself. That's why consistent affirmations work. Yung iba kasi nako-cornyhan na...
Ako, yung positive affirmations, when I first heard it, sobrang na weirdohan ako na parang, okay, you look at yourself in the mirror and mag-repeat ka ng lines na, I'm enough, I'm enough, I'm enough. Sobrang, hindi siya natatawa ko, pero sobrang sa utak ko, how is this gonna work?
Diba? Is that the conscious side of the brain?
Yun yan, parang, totoo bang nag-work tong ganito?
Ang sabi ni Technical Director Pao is, our words shape our world.
Ganda. Galing.
Diba? Na-in-love ka lalo doon.
Na-in-love ako lalo. Kasi parang feeling ko, I noticed that I'm hard on myself when I'm on social media a lot.
Oh, yes!
Tapos I compare myself to what, ang dami niyang ginagawa. Or, ang busy-busy niya, ang busy-busy. Ang busy-busy niya, ang productive niya. Or either that, or pwede rin, I also compare myself to people who are, chillax ng life niya, gusto ko rin ng ganong life. Parang, I always have to compare myself to what other people are doing to check if I'm doing great. Pero, I'm doing fine. I'm doing normal.
And it's not a pathological thing. That's how we are wired to think. We are wired to really compare ourselves. Kasi we are, as of now, tribal pa rin yung wiring ng brains natin. And humans have been surviving in tribes for like hundreds of thousands of years. So, ang wiring ng brain natin, para malaman natin kung ano yung status natin sa tribe, kung are we the alpha, are we the utusan ng tribe, para mag-gauge natin kung ano dapat yung natin, yung behaviors natin, and power natin, power dynamics, is how we measure it is titignan natin yung mga kasama natin sa tribe. Kung who's stronger, who's more influential, who's weaker, sino yung hindi masyadong tinitake seriously. So, we're really template natin, default natin na mag-compare. The problem is that sanay tayong mag-compare within tribes.
Yeah.
It's
not the whole world.
Exactly. And sa social media, yung 5-year-old Asian kid, and you've never met, compare mo yung sarili mo sa kanya, and this big-ass Hollywood star, na wala namang kinalaman sa buhay mo, she's not even part of your tribe, compare mo yung sarili mo sa kanya, it fucks up our wiring and our system, and it's not serving us now serving us well now in the modern world.
Yun nga. So, parang, ito, recently ko lang narinig from a friend, from Sheena Botiwi. Parang sabi niya, meron lang siyang validation circle. So, parang yung circle na yun, if that person's opinion, or that person's life, that person is not part of her validation circle, so parang, it doesn't affect her. So, parang narealize ko recently na parang, maybe, I don't have to look at everyone, but look at the people around me na pinapahalagahan ko lang. Parang yun lang yung...
And pinapahalagahan.
Pinapahalagahan ako. So, parang yun lang. Para it's not so hard na I have to compare myself to everyone kasi mahirap nga yun.
Also, just to build on your insight about the social media. Sabi ko nga, when we compare our lives to the lives of our friends as we see them on social media, it's like comparing how we look first thing in the morning sa profile pictures ng mga kaibigan natin. Kasi kasama natin yung sarili natin 24/7.
Yeah.
So, we know the highs and lows and the okay lang. Pero most of the time, the people in the social media, including us, yung mga pinopost lang naman natin, yung puro highs.
The best
mga
parts.
high. Yeah, the
highlight.
best. Oo, highlight.
Pero sa Twitter, yung mga low parts.
Yun din. Yun din. Pero ibig sabihin, ang mga pinopost lang natin, yung mga peak, tsaka yung mga dip. And sobrang hindi siya valid at reliable na representation ng buhay ng isang tao. Yun. So, parang unfair na i-compare natin yung 24/7 natin sa sa highs and lows ng social media friends natin.
Ayun pala, yung isa ko pang naalalang point, yung how not to be hard on yourself. Parang if you're thinking na you're not doing well at in this aspect, you don't have money, or parang you're not doing great at your career, or your relationship sucks. Minsan kasi nasa brain lang natin, or parang iniisip lang natin yun, pero in fact, you're doing well. Parang you're just worrying. Parang feeling ko prone tayo sa ganon. Na pero yun pala, parang if you really think about it, parang hindi naman pala siya dapat ikabahala, or hindi ka dapat mag-dwell. Parang you're just holding on to that word.
Sakto, I'm reading a huge classic in psychology, Thinking Fast and Slow, kay tama ba? Daniel Kahneman.
I don't know.
Basta, kay Lolo Daniel Kahneman. Yung huling insight niya na binabasa ko sa book is that the way people judge their lives, pag tinanong mo kung kumusta yung well-being mo or yung life mo, sinasagot natin yon not based on the actual quality of our lives.
Okay.
Sinasagot natin yung tanong na paano mo i-rate yung well-being mo or yung happiness mo or yung quality of life mo depending on our mood at the moment. And yung mood natin at the moment is dependent on the thoughts that we are thinking at that moment.
Okay.
Tulad ng sinasabi mo, Nica, it's minsan talaga nadadala lang tayo ng negative thoughts na tayo lang din naman yung nag-create at nag-generate.
Yes.
When in fact, pag tinignan mo yung daily journal mo, kung meron ka man yan, makikita mo na, I've been having 6 good days, and then I'm just having a bad day right now. Or maybe it's not even a bad day. It's like just a bad hour na nag-worry ka over things that haven't happened or will never happen.
Yeah. Yun na nga. Yun. So maybe, yun nga, negative thoughts.
Ikaw, ma'am,
Si Hazel.
Eto, 40 ni Hazel to eh.
How to knit?
Gali ganito. Nagsulsi.
How to knit?
DIY show pala.
How to not be hard on yourself?
Tumutulo
Ako ba
na.
talaga yung person to answer this?
Tapos mindfuck, nasagot mo ng spot on, no?
How to not be hard on yourself?
So you're hard on yourself?
I'm hard on myself most of the time. Feeling ko since...
Hardest on herself.
Stage 1.
Hardest on herself.
Stage 1 po.
Feeling ko right now, andun ako sa pag-learn how to not be hard on yourself. Kasi before, akala ko, hindi ko na kailangan mag-effort na kung ano na yung iniisip ko, yun na yung truth, na hindi ko na siya china-challenge. So ngayon, na alam, na may need pala talaga. Kasi if itutuloy ko yung ganon, being hard on myself, baka hindi na ako makapag-adult ng maayos, di ba? I'll be stuck. Feeling ko, kaya ko rin siya hindi masagot kasi nandun ako ngayon sa pagsasagot. Pero right now, how do I do it? Sa paraan na alam ko so far. Well, sinasabi niya na ang bata ko pa.
Yes.
So, yun ang naisip ko.
You're super young, girl.
Yeah, and hindi ko rin naman i-deny na I'm really just starting out dito sa pagiging adult.
Yeah.
So, I just always remind myself na, yes, I'm 25 already, but I'm also only 25. So, when there are things na feeling ko, wait, parang nahirapan akong gawin na. I always remind myself na I'm still learning.
Guys,
Dahil dyan.
guys, isa po itong landmark na soundbite.
True. Gagawin kong ringtone to.
Yung alarm sa
From Hazel herself po nang galing yung sagot na yan.
Yes, I love it!
I love it!
I will accomplish this as a friend!
This is a breakthrough moment.
That pala pag tumatawa ka may boses, no? Kasi hindi nila alam na natatawa ka.
Tahimik.
Good job,
I just
ma'am.
remind myself na I'm still learning.
I love it.
How do I not be hard on myself? I get validation from other people, which is not healthy at all.
You get validation
From Pau?
Baby, do you love me? Why do you love me?
Why am I lovable?
Why am I lovable? Tapos ayaw niyang sagatin. So, para ako, fuck, ako na nga lang. Ako na nga nang masabi.
sa salamin.
Mahal ko yung sarili ko dahil. maganda ako, magaling ako. So, bumalik lang din sa sarili ko.
Lahat naman tayo nasagot
Si
na
Carla,
natin.
hindi pa.
Si Carla.
Siya kasi yung nasa advanced stage na siya.
Hindi pa.
Hindi ka pa nasagot.
Hindi, wala pa ako sa advanced stage, pero
You're
in the process.
But, I mean,
Feeling ko I'm on the right track.
You're on the right track. I mean, compared to Hazel and me, parang you were more aware of it. You were aware of it at an earlier age.
Hindi rin naman kasi mas matanda ko sa inyo eh.
Okay. You were aware of it at an earlier time.
At an earlier time when I was your age.
Yes. Okay. Ang gulo nun.
Mat kasi yun eh.
Okay. Ikaw na lang sumagot.
Ay, tapos ka na ba?
I don't know eh. I don't know how to not be hard on
Sige,
myself.
pero how do you parang try to not be hard on yourself? Hindi man yung talagang pinaka-solusyon, pero ikaw, paano mo siya ginagawa ngayon when you recognize you're being hard on yourself?
Hindi ko alam.
You get validation
Okay.
nga
I
from
get
Pao.
validation nga from other people. Or parang I look at what I was able to accomplish.
Okay.
Yung mga ganon. I look at what I was able to do, what I was able to create, to produce, yung mga ganon. Pero, hindi siya healthy source of, loving myself. So,
Because it's external.
yeah, yun. So, parang, I have to find pa. So, assignment ko po yun,
Assignment mo
Teacher
yun.
Hazel. How to not be hard on myself. Okay.
Paano pa sisimulan?
Beauty queen, nakakainis.
Chris, thank you for that very wonderful question. Anyway, on being hard on myself, malaki kasi yung hugot ko nito kasi nga I figured it out like earlier than you did. Well, just because mas maaga akong tumanda sa inyo, no? Like, I'm years older than these two. I was super hard on myself before. Like, think of any hurtful phrase you can think of, nasabi ko na yun sa sarili ko.
Mukhang galunggong yung paa mo.
Ay, hindi. Pwede yung pa ako. Charot.
Labo ng hurtful phrase ko.
Lahat.
Lahat?
Okay.
No?
Sige. Lahat.
Okay.
Share ko na rin. When I was younger, I would hurt myself. Not intending to end my life, No. I just wanted to feel the pain. Okay. So, whenever madidisappoint ako sa sarili ko, I would like bite my arm to the point na sobrang onti na lang sugat na siya. I would medyo nahiya akong i-share yung iba, pero ayun.
You don't have to.
Basta worst, nabangko na yung head ko. Kasi rocker ako eh, charot. No, really, nabangko na yung head ko sa window ng car, stuff like that.
How old were you?
Late 20s. 28 or up to, hindi lang yun doon yung pinaka-recent ko lang na naaalala. So, maybe 5 years ago.
Okay.
Tapos, grabe ako mag-self-loathing noon. Actually, Nica, ikaw ngayon nakakapag-realize sa akin na I was doing self-loathing. Kasi, kung friend nyo naman ako, maisip nyo ako siguro na bubbly or happy person. Overconfident at most. Pero yung nakakaalam lang ng internal like turmoil issues ko, siguro maximum of 3, and Nica was one of them. There was one time na nagsa-self-hate rant ako kay Nica, and ang sabi lang niya, something like, self-loathing, yun lang. Oo, it's parang ako, yeah, actually, I was self-loathing. And then, around those times, may napanood akong TED Talk kay Guy Winch. Ang title, I think, was Emotional Hygiene. So, yung point niya is that people favor physical health so much when emotional health is equally important. Parang yung point niya, kapag ba may sugat ka, sasaksakin mo pa ng sasaksakin.
Yes.
Ang equivalent niya sa emotions natin is that, pag may failure ka, sasaksakin mo pa yung sarili mo. Sabihin mo pa, ikaw kasi, ganyan-ganyan ka, tanga-tanga mo, ganyan.
Yeah.
Sobrang tumagos sa akin yung TED Talk na yon. And then, ang point niya is that, yung emotions natin, may health din yan. Alagaan mo, in-nurture mo. And at that time, very solid na yung value ko sa physical health.
Yeah. Oh,
Diba?
fitness tayo
Oo, at
nun eh.
diba, yung mga insanity bodies ko yan, si Nica. So, nung na-realize ko yun, nung nakita ko, yung na-reframe sa utak ko na, ang emotions pala, may health din. So, since then, naging value ko na rin yung emotional health. Tapos, simula nun, when I would catch myself saying hurtful things about me, as in, kinokontra ko, no, I'm not. Or at least I challenge. Bobo, tangina. Talaga? Bobo ka ba talaga, Carla? Parang hindi naman. Yun. And then, another key...
So, first step is to parang catch yourself when you're saying...
Awareness. First step in changing anything, any behavior, any mindset, any habit is awareness. So, kung aware ka na, and thank you friends for making me aware na I was actually doing the self-loathing thing. Yun, awareness, and then reframe din nga ni Guy Winch for me na may health pala si emotions. Tapos, another key insight sa akin is that, ito may napulot ako sa Facebook. Like, it was just a poster quote. Anong tawag sa post? Quote? Charot. The picture, ano yung
Meme.
parang meme na something na may quote. Ang sabi niya, the voice we use to talk to our children becomes the voice in their heads.
Yeah.
Sobrang,
Oh my gosh.
sobrang mindfuck moment sa akin yon. Kasi na-realize ko, like, as mula pagkabata talaga, my mom had anger issues. And very personal na to, guys. Okay. If it can add value to other people's lives, diba? Share ko na rin. So, growing up, my mom really had temper issues. And she was verbally harsh to me and to my brother when we were growing up. And then I realized na yung mga pinagsasabi ko sa sarili ko when I was adult, I was just echoing what I heard from my primary caregiver when I was a kid, who was my mom. And also, madalas kasi ako mabunta noon. So, nung umalis na sila for the US, and I had no adult to tell me harsh things and to beat me up when I was disappointing them, I was the one who's doing it to myself na. Yun. I'm not blaming them, just to be sure, like, mabuting tao ang mga magulang ko. But I cannot, it doesn't cancel out the damages that have been done. Anyway, ayun. So, nung na-realize ko na I was programmed to be verbally harsh on myself and to harm myself physically kapag may nagagawa akong sa tingin ko mali. Doon nagkaroon ng opportunity to rewrite the program. Kasi I've already caught the program. Parang, I see you outdated program. Now I can download a new, I can reprogram you. So, yeah.
So, parang yan yung negative self-talk. Kasi parang may nabasa ako na negative self-talk is not your voice. Parang, it's what you heard from other people. Parang ganun. Parang yung mga negative things na, parang nung bata ka, wala ka namang concept of negative na mali ka, na pangit ka, or mahina ka. Parang lahat yun, narinig mo from someone else. So, yung negative self-talk is not your voice, but things that you've heard from other people.
I believe that. Because in Buddhism din, hindi ako Buddhista. Pero nakikinig ako ng Buddhist teachings kasi sobrang galing ng mga Buddhist teachings, I have to say. There's such a thing as Buddha nature, na lahat tayo pinanganak with Buddha nature. Tapos, natatarnish lang ng mga experiences natin and external sources, external forces. Kaya, naka-cloud. So, yung enlightenment actually is not going to a destination, but actually going back to ourselves. Na across cultures and languages, meron siyang equivalent.
I love how you remember the names all the people that you listen to and read. Parang ako, fuck.
Mga 80% lang naman, guys.
Okay.
They deserve it. I mean, in fairness, I just have to say na shortcut yung mga natutunan nila sa buong buhay nila. Sinishare nila sa atin for fucking free. So parang that's the least we can do to remember their names and the titles of their books. Paano yung proseso ko on not being hard on myself? For me, yung being nice to ourselves is a skill. And like any skill, it has to be practiced. We can't just, parang halimbawa, flexibility. We can't just decide na, okay, from now on, I will be flexible. Parang, sige nga, split ka nga now na. No, we have to gradually practice it. And when we stop practicing, babalik sa tightness yung natin, yung muscles. Same with
loving yourself.
Yes, same with self-love, same with being nice to ourselves. So it's a practice. And in my sa akin, yung tool ko is meditation. When I sit in quiet and then sit with my thoughts, doon ko nakakatch yung thoughts ko na, andyan pala, running in background pala yung harsh thoughts ko lately. So nakakatch ko siya. And when I catch it, I can distance myself. And I don't have to, I don't have to deny it.
Okay.
Parang, ko lang, parang, okay, nandyan ka pala, thoughts. Okay, I hear you. But I don't have to engage sa sinasabi mo. I don't have to act on it. I don't have to believe in it. Actually, I'm challenging you because I don't think that's true. Pero, magagawa ko lang siya when I'm with myself, sitting alone with my thoughts. When I'm bombarding my mind with social media, with non-essential things, with people who don't really care about me, I have no space and time to catch those thoughts running around my head. So, very important sa akin yung practice of meditation.
Okay. To care for yourself.
To care for myself.
To be nice to yourself.
Para maging aware at para makapag-respond and not react on those thoughts.
Pwede ba tayo mag-phone in? Guest
Kay Papi
Guest
Pao.
answer. Help us answer the question of Chris na how do you stop being so hard on yourself?
I think once I realized what facts and what drama is and interpretation is, that's where I'm able to, parang himayin ko siya. Kasi, usually, yun nga I tend to be really hard on myself. Pero the moment na parang I realize na, hindi naman ito, makakatulong. It's very theoretical if I'm gonna share it this way, but it's more of being conscious about my internal conversations. Na, bakit ko ba ito iniisip? Bakit ko ba ito inaano? Let's say, sa office, nagkaroon ako ng problem sa contractor namin, ganyan. So, basically, it's my fault. Kasi, it's still my project, di ba? And you know, when something happens, I realized na, as a human being, we always look for something to blame. It could be us, it could be someone else, di ba? And when I became very authentic about where I was wrong, nalaman ko lang, kasi hindi ko binasa yung kontrata. Hindi ko binasa yung specs. So, parang, okay, so next time, basahin ko dapat. Diba? Para, the moment that I was authentic about ano yung hindi ko ginawa, mas madaling mag-move forward.
How do you move forward and not keep on beating yourself up for it?
I think the best way to relate that is with my last breakup.
Yan eh. Yan tayo. Harapan kay Nica eh.
Hindi ako makaka-move forward to be interested with my girlfriend right now. Kung hindi ko na-give up yon, if I beat myself up, na parang iniwan ka kasi, you can't give etong mga bagay na to.
So, madadala mo yung baggage mo sa previous relationship mo to the next one.
Yeah, that's why I always say, fuck what they think. Even fuck what I think. So, parang, kung yung bang validation ko, dahil lang dun sa pagkakahiwalay namin, ibiblame ko yung sarili ko na parang, kasi tomboy ka, kasi...
Tomboy ka?
Oh my God.
I had those. There was a point in my life where I felt really depressed. That I lost 30 pounds. As in, yung hika ko, lahat nagmanifest na. Lahat ng sakit. So, parang...
Pati kulugo?
That's how magkakaroon ka ng parang mga even yung mga ganon.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Kasi, mababa na yung resistensya mo eh. That's how bad our brain is when we beat ourselves up. Like, the moment we think that we wanna die, it gives up on us as well. That's what happened to me. Kasi naisip ko, gusto ko na mamatay, iniwan ako, nagkaroon ng boyfriend, kasi tomboy ako. But the fact is, the person was just being authentic with me na, I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Kasi pag sinabi nila, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. Diba? Napaka nakakabuisit. Cliche siya, pero
Totoo
if we're
pala.
really gonna think about it, it's not about us.
It's really about them.
It's not like the world doesn't revolve around me. That's the importante na alam ko na the world doesn't revolve around me. May sarili siyang buhay. Kung nakikita niya yung sarili niya na, 'di ba? I mean, we've dated other people and we've tried it out with other people. Pero may isang tao lang na doon ko lang na feel na, uy, parang posible. Parang nakikita ko, nakasama ko siya. Hindi siya tungkol sa'yo. Like, the moment that I realize it's not about me, parang yung bigat ng sa utak ko, oo nga, I mean, wala namang kinalaman yung pagka-tomboy ko na,
sa preference niya.
Kumbaga sa gusto niya sa buhay niya. There are just some people that they want a certain thing in their lives na it doesn't have to be you, but it's not against you. It's not against me na sorry kasi hindi ko talaga kaya, iba yung ko eh. Iba yung gusto ko, but it doesn't mean na masama akong tao o mababa akong uri ng tao. Kaya lang, iba lang talaga yung gusto niya. And ako naman, I realized, oo nga naman. And I told her, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I was blaming you for my unhappiness. But, ang may kasalanan nun, ako. Because the drama that I was thinking, since I was a kid, kasi sabi sa akin, going back to what you're saying, na kung ano sabihin natin sa mga bata, it echoes? Yeah, it echoes to me na sabi sa akin, pag homosexual ka, hindi ka mapupunta sa langit. So, hanggang tumanda ako, dala ko yun, na parang, kasi, tomboy ako kaya iniwan ako nito. Diba?
So dati, nabe-blame mo yung pagka-tomboy mo for every failure that you...
Yes, true.
Okay.
Na parang, because of that, naisip ko, dapat maging mabait ako para, magugustuhan nila ako, para sa kanila pa rin.
To overcompensate.
Yeah, to compensate for what I think na hindi naman pala totoo.
Actually, may isang usap din tayo, di ba, Hazel? Nung sa, yung last time sa Tomas Morato.
Bagitin mo para baka maging sponsor.
Oo. Yung nasa...
Hindi natin alam.
Some French-sounding coffee shop.
So, what did we talk about noon? What did we talk about?
Yung conclusion natin na not because we think so or not because we feel so, it is real.
Yeah. Actually, andun yung sa...
Thanks, Pao.
So, sa list na gusto ko i-discuss later. The things I had to unlearn.
Sometimes our thoughts are correct. Sometimes our thoughts are wrong. But they're not real. They're just thoughts.
Yun nga eh. And that's something na ang hirap sa akin i-grasp pa. Siguro, nitong nakaraang taon lang. Or kung kailan ko lang siya kinailangan. Ang dami talagang things na parang recently ko lang kinailangan matuto. Na akala ko, I was doing okay. Apparently, I wasn't. So yun, our thoughts ay hindi very reliable. Kasi, kung nafe-feel mo yun na yung totoo. Pero usually, dahil lang inisip mo siya. So, start there. Diba? Before talaga akala ko, okay, pag tinry ko siyang i-reframe, niloloko ko lang yung sarili ko. Feeling ko niloloko ko lang yung sarili ko.
Feeling mo there's only one possible way of thinking that is true.
Yeah. Feeling ko, usually, the more negative thought, that's the truer one. Yun. Feeling ko ganun. Pero hindi. Yun nga. Kaya merong reframing. Kasi there are 1,000 ways of seeing an event, an experience.
One maybe simplistic but spot on example is that sa sports halimbawa, sa team sports, 2 teams sa championship, they both think that they're the best team. Pero isa lang yung mananalo. So, no matter how much you think you deserve the trophy, it's the points that will tell if it's true or not. So, same sa atin na not because we think something, not because we think we're dumb, not because we think we're a failure, not because we think we suck, it already means it's true. It's just our thoughts.
Yeah.
At saka, di ba, madalas sinasabi ng halimbawa, na-encounter natin, especially for us girls, women, sabihin nila na, ang payat mo ngayon. Tapos we go like, no, ang taba ko kaya ngayon. Diba?
Yeah.
Kahit nasa paningin ng buong mundo, pumayat ka, minsan sa tingin mo ang taba mo pa rin. Kahit sinasabi na ng buong mundong, no, you're effing fit right now. So, sa utak natin, iba yung thoughts. In relation to that, isang factor ng pagiging harsh natin sa sarili natin is the concept of dapat. Yung mga naset nating dapat ganito, dapat ganyan, or mga sinet ng society for us. Once we realize that all dapats, lahat ng dapat are arbitrary, then we have more leeway to be nicer to ourselves. Kasi parang, bakit yun ang dapat? Just because naset mo yan in the first place.
Yeah.
Ang tawag doon, I think sa psychology, is mental models. And mental models are not all bad, ha? Kasi they serve us just fine. Halimbawa, yung mga physicians, alam nila na ang dapat na itsura ng healthy human is puti yung eyeball, kulay flesh yung cheeks, tsaka yung lips. So, kapag nag-deviate yung pasyente nila sa mental model na yon, sobrang putla ng lips, yellow yung mata, then they know something is wrong. Sa mga ganong bagay, na very black and white yung mental model, okay yung mga dapat, okay yung mga mental model for us. Pero on other things, na hindi naman black and white yung standards, yung criteria, like kailan ka dapat may jowa, or
Kailan ka dapat magpamilya.
Oo.
Dapat
Very arbitrary siya. Pero, iniisip na natin na dapat ganito, dapat ganyan. So, when we deviate, we become hard on ourselves. But, in the first place, why that dapat? Who said so?
Yeah. Ganda. Totoo. Parang yun naman yung source ng lahat ng hard on ourselves.
Totoo.
Kasi, hard on ourselves.
Feeling mo may hindi ka nami-meet na dapat. Yeah. Na ikaw rin, naniwala ka rin na, di dapat eh.
Pero bakit dapat? Diba? I mean, limbawa, simple, we failed on figuring out, dapat alas 8 tayo nagre-record, pero 8:30 tayo nag-record. Diba? Kasi we were figuring out how to use connect. Yeah. Oo. We could have been frustrated kasi dapat 8 o'clock nag-start na tayo, pero it was arbitrary. I just set it on top of my mind na, sige, 8 o'clock record tayo.
Yung sinasabi ni Pao, na everything is just an agreement. Parang wala namang real rules. So, parang
na ikakamatay mo kapag na-break.
Parang pinagkasunduan niya lang, kaya siya naging ganun. Yun.
And not because you deviate from that arbitrary dapat, it already means you're less of a person.
Got it. Nice. So, don't be hard on yourself if hindi mo nami-meet yung mga dapat na sinet mo or sinet ng ibang tao or ng society.
Pero pag work, meet deadline.
Yeah, yun lang. Pag dapat,
yun yung mga
Charot.
ayaw magtrabaho.
Okay. So, this one is not a question. It's a learning. Or hindi pala learning, insight. Sabi ni Shay Jose, ang hirap mag-isip ng kakainin araw-araw.
Which is so true. That you didn't have to think of it when you were a kid.
Dati tatawagin ka lang pagtanghalian tsaka hapunan na, no? Tapos may pagkain na.
I think we should have, an adult thing about kitchen stuff.
Sige.
Feeding yourself, eating healthy,
And hacks, kitchen hacks.
Kitchen hacks. I think that's a big part of adulting.
Okay, so for now, I think we've pretty much exhausted our brain cells.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have questions or clarifications, or if you want to correct us on anything, please do so. We'll be happy and appreciative of those insights.
What was your takeaway, or did you learn anything from what we talked about?
Sa akin yung galing kay Pao. Parang not taking things personally. Na not everything is about you. And when you see things that way, mas mabilis. Kasi iniisip mo na when things happen, or when people do things na feeling mo, naapektuhan ka negatively, it's not about you. It's just easier that way. It's something I want to discuss. Siguro sa next episode. Yun sana yung mga isa sa things I had to unlearn.
Yeah.
Basta, when people say things na used to offend me, ngayon hindi na. Iniisip ko na lang, yun yung naisip niya nung oras na yun. And, if minin niya man, nasaktan ako, does it have to affect me? If it's true, edi okay, may nalaman ako. Pero, yun na, hanggang doon na yun. Ewan ko, mas ganun ko na siyang iniisip ngayon. Hindi na ako naiinis. Natutunan ko nang i-let go yung things. Sa moment na nangyari siya. Ganun. Yun.
For me, comforting na we're not alone in figuring out.
Same. I was thinking the same thing.
It's very comforting that we're not alone in figuring things out. Kasi yun nga, di ba, parang it's so, makita mo sa Facebook na people, it feels like other people have all their shit together. And welcoming questions like this from our friends that we respect, we look up to. It's very comforting to know that we're not alone in figuring adulting out. So, yun, nakakatuwa. Damay-damay na to, guys.
Yeah. Same. So, yun, nasagot mo na yun. Yun din yung nakuha ko na parang everyone's figuring out what adulting is too. So, parang, okay, I think this show parang is a good outlet for us to discuss what we learn or what we want to know.
And to realize what we don't know yet.
Okay, may patutunguhan naman pala itong pinag-uusapan natin. Or parang may value siya. For me, parang ganun, may value siya. For me, may natutunan ako. I learned about you. I learned about other people's experiences. So parang, okay, learning about adulting is an important thing to talk about. Yeah. What did I take away from this? I think my takeaway from this is, parang meron akong assignment. Kasi hindi ko masagot kanina yung, how am I trying not to be hard on myself? Parang I think my assignment will be, I will write down the negative things I say to myself and then write down what I can do. Yun, kukontrahin ko siya and I will write it down para concrete. And also maybe, yun nga, document what's happening in my day, in my week. Parang, was today a good day? Was today a bad day? Why not? Yung mga ganon. Yun, I think it's an assignment.
Cool! Love it! Thank you guys for tambaying, for hanging out with us, and we hope to hear from you ulit, paulit-ulit, na I'm sure marami pa kayong ma-share sa amin.
Okay.
Again, guys, this is Carla.
This is Hazel.
And I'm Nica.
This is
It's an Adult Thing! Hey, fellow adults! Let's figure adult life together.
Because adulting wasn't taught in school. Listen to stories and questions and sometimes expert advice on
Adulting, self-development, finding stability, relationships, health, well-being, and more. Because
it's an adult thing!